Hi, Frank Gresham here to give you another helpful hint on helping your pain to go away, hopefully. One of the first things I do when a patient comes in is I will check their hip height sitting, because usually it's an hour and a half long consult, which is a long time. I can tell when a patient comes in if their hips are uneven. If you look at me, and you should be able to see which shoulder is lower on me. Should be this side right here. So over time, years ago, I used to lean to one side, and I would be at the computer, playing my games or doing whatever, for hours like this. All of a sudden, I develop hip and shoulder pain from being like this. Why is that affecting me? Well, when your hips are uneven and you're leaning to one side, you're causing one side of the muscles to stretch and the other side to contract, and your body's trying to adapt to that. It's not going to work. You're going to feel pain somewhere. What I use here is what's called an ischial lift. You have an ischial bone on either side, right on the butt cheeks, or a sits bone if you've taken yoga. I put this under my right side. As you can see, my shoulders have leveled out. I can feel the difference in my body. It's no longer trying to hold itself up. I believe with chronic fatigue, people that get tired in the middle of the day, I believe part of that is not being level when you sit down. One of the ways that I can correct without using this is to cross my leg. I'm raising up my right hip now. It's crossed over my left leg. This is the body's way of doing it. When you sit down and the body starts to go, wait, this is not right, the brain is actually telling the eyes, we want you level, so you cross your leg. This is okay for a while. But I can't do this all day, and I can't do it when I'm driving, can I? So when I'm driving, if I have the tendency to lean this way, I will have the ischial lift in my car, which I do have, and that keeps me aligned. I don't get as fatigued when I used to drive all the time. My back would bother me. I actually had an Air Force pilot, Navy. He'll kill me if I said Air Force. But a Navy pilot who used to sit on his hand because he goes, I don't know why, but it made my shoulder feel better. His body was just, for some reason, telling him, hey, try this, and he did, and his shoulder pain would go away. But then, once he took the hand out, he'd go right back to where he was. He now has a lift in his shoe and sitting, no more shoulder pain. Let me show you what the ischial bones look like. Here's the skeletal structure. Here are your ischial bones right here. So one side of your body is a little smaller than the other. I'm sure some of you, if you took your wedding band off and put it on the other hand, you would see that it's either too tight or too loose on that hand. And that's just an indication that your bone structure is not the same on both sides. So once I identify what's going on as far as which side is lower, I put this lift in, and my patients usually immediately can feel the difference. They're just like, you can tell people actually start to relax. They're like, wow, this is great. I'm no longer tense trying to hold my body up. If you're on a sofa, you might need a couple of the lifts because a sofa is softer. I take magazines like this that I've read and tape them up so that they don't come apart, and I will sit on them, and it makes a difference. It makes a big difference. So this is something that you really need to see a certified myofascial trigger point therapist about. The ones that follow Dr. Janet Travell's protocol. She's the doctor that was John F. Kennedy's personal White House physician. She was really good. Anybody that's certified in this should know about her protocol. If they don't know her protocol and they're saying they're trigger point therapist, I would check that out if I were you. If you have any questions, you can email me at paintinvirginia.com. I have a blog with my other videos on there, paintinvirginiablogspot.com. Email me, Facebook me, let me know what questions you have. I've been helping people now over Facebook with the YouTube videos, and it's kind of neat. My goal is just to help as many of you out there because I know there's a chronic pain problem. I want to help you get off drugs if you can. Obviously, you have to check with your doctor on that, but I'm saying if we start to eliminate what's perpetuating our pain, how much better off are we going to be? Think about it. I mean, I was there 11 years ago. I was there where a lot of you were. I'm not there anymore. I'm pain-free, and I'm helping others, and I love what I do. Hope this helps. Get in touch with me, and I'll be more than happy to help you, okay? Take care.